Hi guys, Chart Guy Charlie again here, doing another video on BOXL. It's a hot stock. I'm sure everyone's aware of this one. Full disclosure, I just want to tell everyone to do their own due diligence. These are my opinions. These are my observations. I'm a chartist. I'm just going to tell you what I think of the stock, tell you what to maybe be careful of, trend lines, averages, where it might be likely to go. I can't predict the future. No one can predict the future. Don't blame me if it goes the wrong way on you. You got to use your head about where to get it and where to get out. I want to say right off the bat, don't blow up your account. Wherever you decide to get in, try to get into a spot where you see a potential support below where you get in so that you can minimize a loss. Give yourself a stop loss, a hard stop loss. Don't lose more than you're comfortable losing. I don't like losing more than 5 to 10% of my money on a single trade. Some people think that's too much. Do not lose 50% of your money on a stock because you think it's just going to keep, it's going to go up. You can't be wrong. You got in and you think, oh no, this is going to turn around any minute now. It's going to turn around any minute now, and it just keeps going lower and lower and lower. Before you know it, you're down 50%. You can't do that, in my opinion. You'll blow up your account in a couple of trades. So getting that out of the way, we're looking at it's kind of like at a 10-minute chart here. It's about a 3-day happening here. If you right away you can see that the stock is in an uptrend. You see the this is a 100-day. The blue line is a 100-day moving average. As you see there, it only took it out a little bit right there, so it's kind of followed it. You can see a trend line right here that's pretty solid. You also see today that it found support early in the morning right here above 160 from the previous day at this area here. So it found support and held, bounced off it and did well all day. If you look just generally, you see an obvious cup and handle right here, and it broke it right there. And you see when it broke that, it shot up nicely, formed this little flag pattern right here, and then just took off after hours and ended up in above $3, which is a nice move for this stock. It's healthy looking. It's above the lower trend line. I'd be careful to let it in this 240. You don't want it to drop below this 240 range. On the upper end, it's got a lot of room. You could easily go up into the 4 range. This is just looking at the 3-day chart. So where are you going to find resistance again? On this chart, you're going to find resistance further up. So you do have room to go. In support, you're going to find support. Let me clear these lines again so we can just really zoom in on support for you one more time. You're going to have support right here where it broke out on this cup and handle. You're kind of gonna want to not let it go below there if you can help it. That would kind of destroy the pattern that's set up so far. I would not like to see it go below 270 tomorrow. If it does, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Doesn't mean it's going to crumble. You do have support right here, back here in the 220 range. So these are the areas that I would watch. I wouldn't let it go below these, and especially if you look at the trend line here, you're in that same zone. I mean, if you want to go way down here, you're giving yourself too much room on the downside, in my opinion. So I'd be watching this area here for support. Now let's get rid of all of this and go to a daily chart. And look more intensely at what's happening on a larger time frame. So you can see that this is really skyrocketed up over the last 3 days. The positives are that the stock is taken out this level here. Okay, it's taking out that level there. It's also taking out this level over here. And after hours now we're above 3 here, so we're we're actually, you know, in this zone here, which is kind of going to be tricky if that holds in pre-market in the morning. So that's it. Pre-market in the morning is going to be something to really watch out for. Is it going to stay above $3 or not? If we zoom back just a little bit more here now, um, and look at the next line of resistance, if this $3 um, floor holds, when you break a resistance line like this $3 line, when you break a resistance line, that resistance now becomes a new floor. So that area, that $3 in the previous area that I said to watch out for, like right in here, are key. You want to hold this area if this stock's going to keep going. Otherwise, you know, you're going to see a pullback and then, you know, some profit taking before it has a chance to go up again. But if this is going to continue for another day or two, this is important. And as far as upside, if this does hold, you got this area right here it'll be looking for 450, 460. So here's your trading range right here for tomorrow if the $3 holds. You got from 3 to 450 to work with. Um, so that's my opinion. Watch out for the downside. Take profits when you can. Don't. If this thing opens at 450, what are you going to do? You going to buy? I would not be buying if this thing opens at 450. It's going to want to close the gap. If it opens in this area, that's probably a buying opportunity, and get yourself stopped here, and then you've got some room to go up. If you have any questions, leave comments, and I'd be glad to respond. I hope I've covered everything, and good luck to everyone. Hopefully, we can all make some money.